at what has happened in this tournament. It's been a bat-dominated tournament where bowlers have been under the pump. So don't be afraid to use new faces, to bring a fresh approach with the ball. That could work in your advantage. And the second thing as well, when you look at tournaments as long as the IPL, there are times within that period of 14 matches, you've got to reconfigure your team, your playing 11, and play with a different strategy so you don't become predictable or too predictable.
Hit that very hard on the ground. Two, good running. Yeah, good point, Darren. That's spot on. That's that bravery that's going to help them tonight in terms of changing the man, especially because things hasn't gone for them. And that's really when you can go, why not? What have we got to lose? And it just looks like, observing from upstairs, it's just a little bit more pace, a little bit more energy on the ball. And that it's variation in your attack that you're looking for.
They're trying Ferrer and Jadeja to just steer the ship away from the rocks. It's still a tall ask. 13.25 needed. It's 58 for 5. For all the action in the first 4, time for the Seat Tyres strategic timeout.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन स्वागत है आपका।
मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Campa Sure, Shukar hai, Grow, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference, the new AI mode in Google search, and Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints, and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
पाजी, ओए, ये जियो हॉटस्टार है, स्विगी नहीं। इस क्रिकेट सीजन हम पड़ोसी हैं। आप ऊपर लाइव मैच चलाइए, हम नीचे खाना डिलीवर करेंगे।
स्विगी और जियो हॉटस्टार पर कैसे?
ऐसे।
इस क्रिकेट सीजन जियो हॉटस्टार पे ही स्विगी करो, मैच ऑन मंच ऑन।
Defending champions RCB lock horns with LSG. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL RCB versus LSG Wednesday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Historic clash. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL CSK versus KKR Tuesday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, making a difference, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk, Tata AIG hai to bharosa hai, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
Ravindra Jadeja waiting to make an impression in the match, didn't get a chance to bowl, but now with the bat in hand, can he have a longish innings? Coming to the end of the Seat Tyres strategic timeout. Group A on the go fours of the match. Ishan Kishan was impressive in that 91 knock of his. Donovan Ferrer has an opportunity to become better than Ishan Kishan on this list. Ravindra Jadeja as well. Travis Head, Salil Arora completing the list in this game. Has been a very good evening so far. As a captain for Ishan Kishan so far, as a batter earlier. Now Shivang. He's also been very impressive. Played every game, played an important role last game as well. It's been one of those days for Ishan Kishan and the Orange Army where they'll feel that they've had a good start with the ball too in the defence. Karthik and Michael Clark alongside. It's a very impressive batting card of the Rajasthan Royals. But to see three of them without a score in front of their name, it was very difficult. No one imagined for the longest period, but it's been impressive by Praful and Hussein.
The top three have been the principal contributors so far, Anjum. The middle order slightly undercooked. You think of Shimron Hetmeyer not playing today, Riyan Parag in need of runs. And when you look at where that batting order stops, it stopped actually. It's the bowlers to come now. Archer, Berger, Bishnoi, Deshpande. So there's a lot to ask from the top order, and you want them to fire every game then.
Yeah, well, this is a good opportunity for these two particularly. Again, Jadeja didn't bowl an over this game. Hasn't bowled as much as I expected him to be honest, Jadeja. So he's going to be in the middle order and he's not bowling many overs. His batting becomes very important. And you're right, Rajasthan Royals have been batting beautifully. Their top order's done a tremendous job so far. So here's an opportunity for the middle and the tail.
You mentioned Shivang, Anjum. 3 for 33 in the previous game, was it? That was the time when the seamers were going for runs. You mentioned 10 overs, 145. Shivang and Harsh Dubey pulled beautifully. Those are the ones who have actually been carrying this bowling attack. The first time we saw him was at the Eden Gardens. And what immediately stood out was, as a debutant, he was setting his own field. Every ball. Not waiting for somebody to do it for him. Tough one, is it? No, easily done. 62 for 5.
आम तो मैं खा गया. गुठली मेरी क्रिकेट खेल रही है.
गुठली is the best part, sir. फैन हूँ ना आपका.
फैन बनना है तो हैवेल्स जैसा बन.
ऐड करने लगे. बॉलिंग पे फोकस.
अभी फैन पे फोकस.
बनाओ अच्छे फैन. हैवेल्स फैंस. हवा बदलेगी.
Smiles and the dance is all out there for the Orange Army. They always come in large numbers to support their team. They know the result or the record over the Rajasthan Royals over the years by the Sunrisers Hyderabad. In the recent times, out of the 5 games, 4 have been won by the Sunrisers. They are rather just hoping for another win.
This will get interesting. Harsh Dubey. He's a canny operator. We've seen that 1 for 18, was it, against LSG. Didn't allow Rishabh Pant to hit the day when Rishabh Pant was getting runs. The last game to 1 for 38 in his previous outing. He was the one who got Finn Allen after Finn Allen had hit him for 4 of the very first ball that he bowled. So bowls with a lot of heart, a lot of skill. Great understanding of what the batter is going to do. So you've got 2 young spinners. Both of them have looked very good for SRH. So positives for them.
Yeah, 9 wickets between these two, Shivang and Harsh Dubey. And the fact that he can bowl with the new ball as well. Today is one of the chance that he hasn't been provided to bowling in the power play or coming in with the new ball as well. Because the seam bowlers have done so good.
And they've held their own. They've not been afraid to do a few things different.
Quicker again. Very smart.
Oh, beauty.
Not very happy. Neither is Dube nor is Salil Arora with that decision of the umpire.
Looked like that one might have spun as well. A little bit slower. A few more revs on it. Ball before was the arm ball 100 Ks.
He's a smart and an intelligent operator, Yash Dube. Coming out nicely again in his very first over. Intelligent investing is like cricket. Not every ball is a six, but patience wins the match. Start small, think long term. That's the power of intelligent investing. That's why the investment on these young bowlers. Darren Ganga was talking about the investment. This is exactly what it stands for. Now, Karthik, to add to those two spinners that we're talking about, Yash Dube, Shivang Kumar as well. Now those two seam bowlers have also, or let's say fast bowlers have added to that list of that bowling options that Sunrisers has.
Yeah, as the previous commentators were talking, when do you put a full stop on the others who are possibly not serving your purpose? Given a chance to somebody new, and it's been a very impressive start. Early days again. 70 for 5.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुमा केसरी.
Historic clash. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL CSK versus KKR Tuesday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Still a long way to go for the Rajasthan Royals. They've been outstanding with that start of the IPL 2026, winning every game so far. 147 more required of 60. That's the equation.
Yeah, both the spinners operating with a deep extra cover, so it's a fortified offside field. Completely missing it, which means they've got a short third, a short point, and another point. And coming round the wicket, and a wrong one. It just reminds me of Brad Hogg, the quick arm action, Michael.
Yeah, very similar to Hoggy, and a good googly as well, as that ball was. I like this change as well, around the wicket, mixing it up.
Six. That's the power of Ferrer. He's picked the one from Shivang very nicely and has gone through with the shot.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Actually, when you look at the delivery, there was nothing wrong with it. Slightly fuller. Sometimes the batter won't get an elevation. It's just that very powerful. It drills it. Also ends up slicing it a bit.
This is a different learning. The contest for Shivang. He's done well so far in the IPL in 26.
Yeah, one thing which just stood out, I mentioned that his bowling action looks very similar to Brad Hogg, quick arm action. But just looking at the action when he bowls the stock ball and the googly, there is no tell, Michael. As a batter, that's what you're looking for. What is the bowler giving me? What are the indications that I get when he does something different, when he bowls the variations? And because of his quick arm action, it's very difficult to pick. Over here, we've got the advantage of actually breaking it down, slowing it down. And it's just the way he bowls, pretty consistent, very repeatable.
Yeah, from a batter's perspective, you're looking as closely as you can at the hand, at the bowler's hand where he releases the ball to see any sort of difference And if you don't pick that up, it's very hard off the wicket to pick it up. Stockball on the left of screen, googly on the right. Very fast arm action, very consistent with length as well. That's why you've got to try and read it out of the hand.
There's a straight fielder now for Donovan Ferrer. Right over Ravindra Jadeja's left shoulder.
He dropped short. Ferrer is not going to let it go. There have been 2 deliveries in this over so far. Pitched up, went for the 6, dropped short, went to the boundary.
Just pushing extra hard for that wrong and with the right-hander. He wants that ball spinning away. Back of a length. Too short on that occasion.
Good over for the Royals. 13 conceded. 83 for 5.
BKT Tires. Their long tire life, exceptional road grip or unmatched comfort. BKT Tires. Elevate your drive.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
Rajasthan Royals, the biggest damage in their batting has been done by the top 3. So this is a very different script. 85% of the runs have been scored by the top 3 batters of the Rajasthan Royals. But this evening against the Sunrisers, in the Sunrisers' backyard, has provided the opportunity of the middle order to come good, to capitalise. In the previous over to Ferrer, Shivam Kumar had an outside edge that was from Donovan Ferreira's bat. Saleh Arora shot. We've seen a few in the previous over from Ferrer. Liking that cow corner region. This over again, he started in that similar fashion.
Yeah, he's played a few shots like that to great effect. Very quick to jump on the back foot and powers his weight. Wonderful weight transfer as well. Great hands. Paf spoke about his strong forearms. And also for a spinner, you're thinking, if I make a mistake with length on the fuller side, he's hitting me straight. If I'm dropping it slightly short, he's able to play a shot like that. And so in a bit of a confusion as to the pace you want to bowl.
Also the angle, it's working very well for Donovan Ferrer. He's made a strong impression. Maiden half century in IPL for Donovan Ferrer. And he'll be mighty pleased with the way he structured this innings and the way he would want to look forward to this innings growing for Royals.
Very well played half century, back-to-back boundaries. Again, hasn't had too much of an opportunity tonight. His team's needed him. Need a few more. There's another one out of the middle this time. That goes a long way back.
It's not done yet. Donovan Ferrer has unleashed himself.
Yeah, classic, isn't it? As a spinner, you're thinking, I've dropped the previous one short. Can I bowl it slightly fuller, slightly slower? Launches into it.
Just 6 deliveries back, he was given an opportunity. He was given a reprieve behind the stump. Saleh Arora, tough catch of the ball of Shivang. And since then, he's turned a completely different picture.
And when you look at that previous shot, Michael and Anjum, he's actually trusted the bounce from the surface. It was slightly short. He was defeated in the air, but he still went through with it.
Yeah, nice finish. Nice dot border finish. End of the over, 97 for 5.
दीदी तुम्हारा बर्थडे गिफ्ट
हेडफोन्स
पर बजट
देख ले
और दिखाओ बजट में मेरे और दिखाओ
फास्ट डिलीवरी
यस यार एक पार्टी ड्रेस चाहिए थी फ्लोरल टाइप्स नॉट टू महंगी हाँ
ट्रेंडी स्टाइल्स और दिखाओ
कीप शोइंग
हर छोटी बड़ी शॉपिंग इन स्टाइल एंड बजट ऑन टाइम तो Amazon
और दिखाओ
Historic clash. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL CSK versus KKR. Tuesday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Campa Shukar hai, Grow, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
Now we see the return of pace. Nitish Kumar ready. Having bowled 1 over, conceded 7. Back with the ball. Murali Karthik. Chopra still alongside me. 118 required from 47 balls. Ishan Kishan will still need to think about the bowlers who can pick up the remaining 5 wickets.
Shetty has done well. That first over of his. But you still want to offer pace? He's got 1 of Praful Hinge up his sleeve, 2 from Hussein. Either of them, considering they've been in good form, good touch.
Into the pitch. They did bowl Kolkata Knight Riders out in that second game. As we witness another 4. So gap finding quite easy in this partnership. This time Jadeja with a boundary.
He played a very similar shot at the start of his innings. Very good on the pull shot. Pulls it in front of square. Picks it early. The short ball from Nitish Kumar Reddy not climbing enough to trouble Ravindra Jadeja. Valiant effort in the deep. Saqib Hussain, pretty athletic.
Barrack hit. Did get back in time. No real panic from the batter and the fielders. We will have a second look at that direct hit. He was searching for that single, then had to hustle back, had to get back. Did get back in time.
Yeah, Jadeja getting a medicine back towards in his direction, what he provides to everyone. Gun fielder, strong arm.
Need a few big overs because that required rate is climbing. It's past 15 at the moment. Just one quiet over and it'll leave you behind. Yes, this partnership is going fine. 95 of 62. Can they pick up the pace?
Also need to have clear plans, clear bowling plans. We've seen a lot of field changes the last couple overs. Face off. Very important dot delivery. Well, if you missed it, it's been very eventful at the start of this Rajasthan Royals innings. Through your Banshee, but 0. Then Jurel as well, without scoring. Jaiswal 2 departed, and they lost 5 wickets in that power play phase. Ryan Parag, the skipper, nicking 1, well caught by Abhishek Sharma. Extra runs. Extra runs. Not ideal in the situation when you have a team under the pump. This shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, these are the 1%ers where you want to be pretty tight and pretty efficient as a team. Small things you look for. And to sustain that intensity, 20 overs, especially when you're on top. Nobody's running yet. You've had a shy. Ravindra Jadeja quick to recover, come back, a ricochet. Ishan Kishan with that throw. and then this should have been a better effort. Absolutely. From a bowler's point of view, from a team's point of view, diving and letting the ball go.
So 11 from the over already. Last ball. Takes pace off. But it's an important run because then the partnership comes up. End of the 13th, 109 for 5.
For my best friend, for my bestest friend. Diamonds for every diamond. Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन स्वागत है आपका। मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference. The new AI mode in Google search and Campa Energy, unstoppable banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
This match, they've only lost a maximum of 4 wickets per innings, so this batting lineup pretty much untested this season. This is the first time, and they will require some regard action in that middle to low order in this run chase. That required rate 15s.
I feel the 100 partnership has just given an idea to Ishan Kishan to go back to his experienced bowlers. Went with Nitish Kumar Reddy in the last over. Now he's going ahead with Ishan Malinga, who's had just the lone over, conceded 8. Mostly wants to restrict the opposition before he goes back to Praful and Hussein. Or maybe Shivang.
Ishan Malinga. Little bit of inward movement. Was that reverse swing? Haven't seen a lot of Yorkers in this innings, but that's a perfect one.
He came in a long way, tailed a long way there from Ishan Malinga. Pretty slingy with his action. At a time and at a stage of this chase where if you can get the ball to go that way, especially against somebody who's trying to go down, just look at the seam position. Perfect for the ball to tail in, especially if there's a little bit of reverse. You can see quite an abrasive surface on the pitch and around. Just doing too much.
Zera super striker of the match, Nitish Kumar Reddy. At the top of that list, Ishan Kishan, the SRH skipper too. Donovan Ferrer climbing, or with the opportunity to climb. A good over so far from Ishan Malinga. Of course, the Sri Lankan overseas player. New generation of fast bowler from Sri Lanka. Relies a lot on his pace, that unique action, that's his identity, and there is confirmation of his skill to reverse swing the ball. And looking for that Yorker, so tactically sound with his plans. Responsibility on him to execute. Well, all of you have your different vantage points. How about this one? The Kingfisher bird cam high above the stadium. Something's catching all the action. The Kingfisher bird cam giving you the best seat in the house. And he closed the over out. 2 deliveries remaining. He's into the pitch. Yep, wide signal. A little too high on that occasion.
A lot of areas have gone right for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. 102 of 38, Salil Arora with the keeping gloves, not Ishan Kishan. Without Abhishek Sharma, firing Ishan Kishan with a good knock. 91 today.
That's in the gap and beats the fielder Klaasen in that long off position. So more power this time from Jadeja.
And the areas in which once the Sunrisers bowling lineup sits back and analyzes the area in which they've been hit for 4s or 6s, have they been slightly on the shorter side? Has the change of pace, delivery landed in that perfect region or not? What are the areas that they would want to strengthen going forward into this tournament? Possibly the next game they play here in their backyard. So it will be an essential analysis that bowling side would need to do.
Full toss on that leg stump. There is protection in the deep, so indifferent there with his lengths and lines. End of the 14th, 11 from it, 120 for 5.
भारत की सबसे बड़ी गोल्ड लोन एनबीएफसी मुथूट फाइनेंस से गोल्ड लोन लीजिए और फिर देखिए सोना क्या नहीं कर सकता। कॉल कीजिए 1-800-313-1212।
This is Rivalry Week. A mega showdown. A clash of storms.
Tata IPL every day at 6:30 p.m. only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Zakir Hussein bowled brilliantly in that power play phase. He returns now. 1 for 14 from his previous 2. There is a long off, there is a deep point as well through that offside. Starts well though. Well, the action continues in the Tata IPL 19 edition tomorrow night. The Chennai Super Kings, smarting after their first win, will take on the Kolkata Knight Riders, still searching for a win. That game coming to you from Chennai. Should be a good one. Still two relatively desperate teams. Deceptive. It's been the hallmark of his spell so far. Really good skill sets shown by him and Praful.
Kolkata Knight Riders, 1 point, largely because of that game that got washed out. Chennai Super Kings with 1 win under their belt. It'll be a time where they'll both be realizing they don't want to be left behind.
Surprising team over there is Mumbai Indians for the string that they have.
After losing 5 wickets, these two, they've come together. They've restored some pride in this run chase. Jadeja and Ferrer. 112, the partnership so far. What's impressed you, Rolly Kartik, about this effort? That's power. Ferocious power. Beats long off, gets it in the gap, and he motors on.
I think that's been one feature of this partnership, power from Donovan Ferrer. More importantly, for a side which has been slightly undercooked in the middle order. They've hardly had many opportunities. It's been the top order which has fired for them at a time when they were absolutely on the mat. To put together a partnership like that, soak the pressure and also counter punch at the same time. It's been a lovely blend of both.
Miscued and just safe. What an effort from Hussein. Running back, giving it his all with the dive, but just coming up short.
Brilliant effort. Full marks for bowling with all the different change-ups, pace in his very first game in the Tata IPL, and then also very much aware of how far the ball has gone. No one else is catching that. If anyone could get even closer to it, was just the bowler himself.
Our own version of a Glenn Phillips.
Again, just reinforcing the eagerness with the uncapped players when they get an opportunity to taste the Tata IPL.
Yeah, it's not easy, Darren. It's definitely not easy. It takes a while to get used to getting onto this moving bus.
Wicket! His persistence have paid off. Hussein with a second wicket, and it's a big one. The well-set Ferrer.
It's been such a heartwarming evening for everyone who's going to be supporting these boys going forward. Praful Hinge, Saqib Hussain, 2 green horns in the cauldron called IPL, at a stadium where runs come aplenty. And here they are showcasing their talent, their skill. Donovan Ferrer, his fine hand comes to an end. Goes for 69. It's 127 for 6. And that'll also be the start of the Seat Tyre strategic timeout.
Defending champions RCB lock horns with LSG. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL RCB versus LSG, Wednesday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Campa Sure, Shukar hai, Grow, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये ओवर बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference, the new AI mode in Google search, and Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Mutual Funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints, and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
ये फोन पे क्या देख रहा है?
पूजा, what is this behavior?
पूजा?
You are asking for it. You are dying for it. नूडल में कोला और चिवड़ा मिलाइए.
This is crazy.
Oh no 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 no.
बकवास मत देख यार, लगा तड़का on Jio Hotstar.
This is rivalry week. A mega showdown. A clash of storms.
Tata IPL every day at 6:30 p.m. only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन, स्वागत है आपका। मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला। रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, making a difference, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk. Tata AIG है तो भरोसा है, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
So coming to the end of the Seat Tyre strategic timeout, a further 90 required from 30 balls. Royals with only 4 wickets in hand. Jadeja, he's been a silent partner, so to speak. What's been impressive is that strike rate, just shy of 150. No sixes so far, but he's set the right tempo in the chase. So he needs someone to help him along the way.
With the youth for the Rajasthan Royals batting right at the top, Ravindra Jadeja becomes an important cog in this field with Ferrer. We're talking about how devoid has been the middle order for the Rajasthan Royals so far in the previous 4 games. And then the younger bowler in the Sunrisers Hyderabad on debut comes in and bowls the off-cutter in front of a batter who's been literally taking the ball to all parts of the ground. Donovan Ferrer with his maiden house century has been mighty impressive. Likely, that's one of the big reasons why Varun Aaron at the break time was appreciating his bowler.
We keep harping on that partnership of 118 between Ferrer and Jadeja. It was quite significant because they achieved the second highest partnership in IPL history. That's for the 6 wickets. Of course, the highest achieved by Pollard and Raidu, 122. That was against RCB. That partnership tonight was broken by Hussein. Both himself and Praful. 6 wickets between them. How impressive! Nicked. That should be another one. The umpire is on move. The wicketkeeper is confident. And the review is taken.
We have a player review for catch, not given on field. Field is check, it's a fair delivery. Looking at the split screen now. Yeah, ball is passing close to the bat. Can we have ultrage on this, please? Stand by for ultrage. Yeah. Take it forward. Yeah. Freeze it here. See a spike when ball is next to the bottom of the bat. Going back to Madan on field. Madan, you need to reverse your decision, please, and signal out. You're on screen, signal out.
Gopal having to rescind his earlier call. And the dreaded finger goes up. So very good review by Sunrisers Hyderabad. That's the end of Jadeja.
Yeah, beat him for pace. You saw as we looked at the replays how quick the delivery was. He was shaping to cut. Initially we thought he got a bit of glove. It ended up being the toe end of the bat. Ravindra Jadeja goes for 45. 129 for 7.
प्योरिटी और प्राइस में श्योर 1 लीटर कैंपा श्योर सिर्फ 15 रुपए में शुक्र है श्योर है
गूगल जेमिनाई सिंगापुर थी एक जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी આવી છે
हमारे पास तो पासपोर्ट પણ નથી
બહુ સરસ આધાર પેન તૈયાર રાખો અને તત્કાલમાં અપ્લાય કરો અપલોડ સિંગાપોર વિઝા અપ્લાય કરવાના સ્ટેપ્સ बताओ
हाँ प्लीज बताओ
Will be a tough ask for him and Jofra Archer. That required rate now over 15. Again into the pitch using the bounce, the good effect. You understand what Jadeja was trying to do. He was trying to use the pace, access that deep third region. I like the way they've just mixed their pace up. Haven't been predictable with their strategy. Generally speaking, the Sunrisers seamers seem to have a wide array of skills too, Anjum.
And they're a side who don't mind batting for Sunrisers Hyderabad. So in this scenario, if they've got a 216 as they did today against the Royals bowling lineup, they won't be too unhappy going out there and defending. Though there's still the preference would want to be to chase it down. But Sunrisers, even in the last season, especially in an afternoon fixture, not always in an evening fixture, Though they've never won a toss this season so far, Ishan Kishan hasn't won a single toss to decide, but they won't mind the start.
That's clean. Very clean from Deshpande. It was in the slot. Enough bat. And he gets 6.
नीम का पत्ता कड़वा है अनुराग कश्यप
अपनों में गाली गलौज तो चलता है मैं फैन हूँ सर आपका
फैन बनना है तो हैवेल्स जैसा बनो
ये ऐड है पैसे मिलेंगे
कुछ ना कुछ तो मिलेगा तुझे
बनो अच्छे फैन हैवेल्स फैंस हवा बदलेगी
Two fast bowlers together in the middle. It's the two fast bowlers, the uncapped Indian fast bowlers on their IPL debut. Inge will take the headlines, but Hussein has had a debut to remember as well. Here is his final over. I spoke to Varun Aaron before the start of play, said Praful Inge is our new ball option, power play option, swings the ball, does have skills for the death. But Saqib Hussain, we just have a look at Deshpande maximising one in the slot. But Saqib Hussain, Michael Clarke and Faf du Plessis said his skills could come in very handy at the death. Very good variations. There is more evidence of it. He dips.
Yeah, he's got a brilliant slow ball, no doubt about it. Again, quick enough as well when he gets it right, close to 140 Ks, attacks the stumps, but it's his change-up. And same arm action, hard to pick up. A couple of them actually spun as well.
Really like to look at that slow ball. I think someone like Donovan Ferrer, and he knows that it's coming, and he kept boxing him. Looks really, really good.
Quick single. Then 41 dot balls in this innings already. There were 40 in the Sunrisers innings in total. And Praful Inge, top of the Tata IPL green dot balls of the match. Remember, 1 dot ball, 19 trees, and he's got 13, and he's got an over to go. Saqib Hussein's at 12.
He's saying to the skipper, why am I not bowling? Four wickets and 3 overs. Great opportunity now, Ishan, to go. I'm not going to wait till that last over. I want this bowler to get 5. I want to give it to him. He deserves it. He's been excellent. This is his moment. Come on, Ishan.
The one thing's for sure, they're here to stay. And the playing 11, playing 12. What a night.
Just looking at it, almost like a Mustafiz slow ball right-handed version of that cutter. Brilliant slow ball. Just look at this. To flick your wrist and your fingers over the ball, so there's a bit of dip, but also spin. Yeah, it just reminds me of seeing the Fizz do his thing with all the cutters all the years. You know it's coming, but he still deceives you.
No pace on it. Deceived. And it's the two boys who'll have a night to remember, who combine. Inge with the catch, Hussain with the wicket. They are the heroes for the Sunrisers Hyderabad tonight.
Yeah, interesting choice from Jofra Archer. Again, it's another slow ball. Goes the reverse ramp. Man there at short third man, and he picks him out. Sure what he was hoping for there, but there's a happy skipper, I know that.
almost like when you're doing slip catch fielding in the mornings of a test match and you get those little ones that pop up. Archer just went a bit of catching practice. He has to go. 2 runs, RR 140 for 8.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन स्वागत है आपका। मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in
of the batters, 2 uncapped Indians on debut. Now then, Hussein has 4 as well. Oh, what a night to be in orange. They came to watch the batters. They go home with stories for a lifetime for their bowlers. Saqib Hussain is 4 for 24.
Another slower ball, buzzing out of his hand, deceiving the batter straight up, leaving it for the captain. 4 on debut. Look at what it means to him. Unbelievable scenes here. Ravi Bishnoi goes for yet another duck. Rajasthan Royals 140 for 9.
Campa Energy Unstoppable Banja।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Prafulinge, wonder boy from Vidarbha. It's the 1 T20 against Andhra in December last year. Vidarbha Pro T20 League saw his stocks rise, risen to the ranks of the Sunrisers. 4 wickets. Can he get 5? Well, he has 5 more balls, but Deshpande with 1 for the highlight reels before it's all done. His second 6.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Yeah, brought back on for his last over, looking for his 5th wicket. First ball goes whack, back of a length, in that arc. That's out of the screws once again.
The Orange Army is rooting for him. 6 first ball. It's coming around the wicket to the left-hander. That's what he's got. In addition to being able to swing the new ball, he can execute a Yorker.
Look at that brilliant slow ball again. Number 18, look at him. So happy. What a night. Imagine what's going through that mind of his. 2 debutants, 2 forfeits. This is it. This is the over to get 5. Just feeling a little slower ball here. Expecting the pace. Little slow ball straight up.
Slow, but it was short. It's the most unbelievable debut. It's the stuff of dreams. It's what this great stage Tata IPL has done for so many players. Prafulinge is a household name in Hyderabad now and the rest of the nation. I can tell you both Michael Clarke and Faf du Plessis are rooting for Hinge to get his 5th.
He deserves 5. He's the first 4. Unbelievable. Good pace, back of a length for the first one. This is that angle again, back of a length. A little bit of luck maybe on this occasion. That was in the first over, all three. And then this genuine outside edge, taken very well. That first slip, and he was off and racing.
Well, good option. Deshpande was ready for the Yorker. Right, comes down to his final ball. Does he go base on Yorker? Does he go for the slower one? Deshpande is keen to go after it if it's in his slot.
You got two shots. You got Michael Clark going for the LBW Yorker. I'm going, please give me that slowie. I'm thinking it's going straight up in the air.
Oh, it goes up. It goes way back. But take nothing away. The most stellar debut of Praful Prakash Hinge, 4 for 34. That's some shot from Deshpande. It's 1-5-6 for 9. As the man of the night bows out with a spell to remember. Ishan Malinga with his last.
That's right on the money. Perfect Yorker. Looking for that big toe. But it misses, you hit.
Well, that's the story of the night. 8 for 58 between the two debutant seamers. Who saw that coming? Right. Saqib with 4. Praful with 4. They're on a list. Number 4 is Saqib, for the best figures on debut in IPL history. A couple of sixes of Deshpande have just pushed Praful Inge down, but he wouldn't mind. 3 in the first over is history made in the IPL. Those 4 wickets each are crucial because it's going to stop Rajasthan from extending on their 4-match winning streak.
Yeah, both of us on air were talking about pushing him to bowl that 4th over, the new ball at his tail up, the hard white ball in his hand. Felt like there was an opportunity to push him there, but both of them has been excellent. Excellent, excellent debuts. A night that both of them will forever remember.
Praful Inge struck at the top, but Saqib Hussain, evidence of his variation, so important in this format.
You can see just watching at him bowl here tonight. At the back end, it almost feels like it's where he's going to do most of his damage with the unbelievable slow ball. Yes, he was brilliant with the power play, but in a short sample, that slow ball is going to deceive a lot of batters.
Yeah, both exceptional. I imagine there would have been a few nerves as well walking out on the field for the first time, waiting for an opportunity, been bowling lots in the nets, telling the captain, the coach, ready to rock. Weren't they ever? set the foundation that first over. 3 wickets. Certainly some happy men in that dugout.
This is the moment. It's over. A night to remember for the Orange Army, for Ishan Kishan. The Rajasthan Royals, who could not be stopped by the Super Kings, by the Mumbai Indians, by the Titans, by the defending champions RCB. It has taken 2 uncapped Indian fast bowlers on IPL debut to hand them their first defeat, and the Sunrisers campaign is alive and kicking again. There will be a check, perhaps for the waist high full toss, but that looked all right.
Feet is check, it's a fair delivery. Looking at the side on angle now. Yeah. Ball is clearly below the waist height. It's a fair delivery. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Confirmation, the Sunrisers Hyderabad at their home ground have lit up this Monday night with a 57-run win. Their batters fired. That's something we've seen before from the Sunrisers, even this season. Ishan Kishan was terrific. Led with the bat, Klaasen supported him, but it had to be a special bowling effort to stop Riyan Parag's Rajasthan Royals with the form of his top order, and it was a top order that was blown away. Hurricane Hinge hits Hyderabad and will be a household name, will dominate the headlines. Shakib Hussein will join him. Who knows what these two could forge for the Sunrisers for the rest of the season. They're a good side, the Royals. They still fought back. It could have been so much worse than a 57-run defeat, Michael Clark.
Yeah, it's a huge win for SRH. Again, a lot of pressure on them coming into this game on this surface. What were they going to do bowling-wise? Fought their backside off after losing wickets early, put up a good total, and their bowling was exceptional. Exactly what they would have wanted on their home ground in front of their home fans.
Success is not a milestone. It's a never-ending race for perfection. Denver, the scent of my success.
Historic clash. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL CSK versus KKR. Tuesday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Defending champions RCB lock horns with LSG. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL RCB versus LSG. Wednesday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference. The new AI mode in Google search, and Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints, and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
Well, that is the biggest smile Varun Aaron can offer. It is a scouting masterclass. Hinge with the new ball, Hussein in the middle. 8 between them. That feeling is just great for the Sunrisers. Of course, they will have tougher days. Now teams will prepare. They'll start analyzing the slow ball of Hussein and what Hinge tends to do. That's for another day.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can. There's no doubt about it. Expectation's a funny thing as well. Get some wickets and perform well. You want that to continue. He's the last one. Had to check if it was below the waist. It certainly was. And the skipper takes another one. And he is a happy man tonight.
Yeah, it was gloves off for Ishan Kishan. Didn't keep tonight. Led with the bat. Fittingly took the catch. That closed out the game. Ownership is delighted Why wouldn't they be? It's the kind of stuff that just makes you happy. You love this game. They can afford biggest smile. It's the reputation of the Rajasthan Royals, knowing that Vaibhav Suryavanshi has taken down some of the best bowlers in this league. But it is the Sunrisers who prevail. The Rajasthan Royals are on the losing side for the first time. It's now time to talk to the RR captain. Rian Parag joins us. Rian, hi, it's Ronak in the combox. Firstly, I think we have to start with the first 4 overs and just what happened in that chase. What were the emotions like in the dugout, and how do you unpack it all now just after the game?
I mean, not a lot of time to feel the emotions. We lost back-to-back wickets. Credit to the way they bowled. Probably a few miscalculations from us, but I'll just take this as a blip and not think about it too much.
Rian, what did you make of that wicket out there, buddy?
It was pretty good, actually. I felt bowling second might have been better, probably because we lost wickets. It was a little sticky with the new ball, with the shine on. After the shine was gone, I felt it slowed down a bit, and we could have bowled second, but then there's again hindsight, and we could have done batted way better.
Could I get your impressions of the two debutant seamers? I'm sure there was a surprise element that is always challenging for a side. You're expecting players that you might have seen before, played before.
Absolutely. I think I've not seen them a lot domestically, but I think I played Saqib once when I played against Bihar versus Assam, but they bowled beautifully. I felt the pressure they had with the home crowd supporting and chanting their names and stuff like that. I felt the way they bowled the first 4 overs, first 4-5 overs, I feel it was beautiful.
I can understand the power play just went horribly wrong very quickly, and those things happen. But if you have to go back to the first innings, Rian, is there anything else that you feel like you could have done differently? We, of course, did not see you throw the ball to Ravindra Jadeja tonight. If you could just elaborate on that as well.
I felt we started really well. Probably could have done a few things here and there. Jadubai, I don't know, I just split second decision. Ishan was batting really well, so I didn't want to take that chance. Trusted Bishnoi with the overs, but I felt they were 30 over par for sure with the way the wicket was playing. And as far as batting is concerned, I think being 5 wickets down for 9 runs and still getting 160 odd, that says a lot of the depth of our batting.
I think it's fair to say there's still plenty of positives. It could have been a lot worse, but a strong partnership too. First defeat of the season, just have to scratch this one off and move on?
Absolutely, like I said, it's just a blip, and we move ahead to Kolkata and do something better.
Well, tough luck tonight, but you've been a great team, and we look forward to you bouncing back soon. Thanks for talking to us, Rian.
Thank you.
Well, he's the man of the moment. Probably going to be up with a big wide smile in his hotel room bed tonight. Soaking it in, getting all the good wishes, and he deserves all of them. Credit to the management. They had to pull the trigger. They had to do something, especially after the Punjab Kings brushed aside a target of 220. The Patriots, Dan Vittori, Shane Bond. They've seen a special bowling effort. Prafulinge, but of course Saqib Hussain as well. I'm delighted that Saqib Hussain is now going to have a chat with us. Saqib, बहुत बधाई सबसे पहले. इस तरह का डेब्यू, इस तरह का रिजल्ट कैसा फील कर रहे हो आप?
थैंक यू सो मच सर. सबसे पहले तो मतलब हर प्लेयर का सर ख्वाहिश रहता है कि ऐसा डेब्यू करे, पर बहुत अच्छा सर, बहुत अच्छा फील हो रहा है.
सबसे पहले मुझे पूछना है आपसे कि आपको कब पता चला कि हाँ भाई डेब्यू आने वाला है, हो सकता है. पिछले कुछ मैचेस में सीनियर बॉलर्स के लिए भी काफ़ी मुश्किल साबित हुआ, तो किस तरह की सोच और तैयारी आपको करनी पड़ी इस डेब्यू के पहले भी?
जो बॉलिंग कोच वरुण भी हैं, वो एक दिन पहले ही बोल दिए थे कि तुम खेल रहा है, तो वही पता था और मेंटली प्रिपेयर थे कि अच्छा करना है बस.
वरुण भैया के साथ थोड़ा और बताएंगे किस तरह की बॉलिंग पे काम हो रहा है. ज़्यादा आपके वेरिएशंस हमने देखे जो बहुत ही इफेक्टिव थे, उस पर कितनी प्रैक्टिस, कितनी मेहनत डालते हो आप इस स्लोअर बॉल पे?
वरुण भैया तो काफ़ी 3-4 मैच से मेरे पीछे काम कर रहे हैं. जितना भी इम्प्रूव हुआ है बॉलिंग सब उन्हीं की वजह से, सब क्रेडिट उन्हीं को देते हैं, वरुण भैया को.
और 2 डेब्यूटेंट एक साथ इस तरह का परफॉर्मेंस, जब वो विकेट गिर रहे थे ऐसे लगातार 3 for 3, 4 for 4, उस टाइम कैसा महसूस कर रहे थे आप? जरा इफ यू कैन गो बैक, आप याद मतलब बयां कर पाएंगे?
सर बहुत अच्छा फील कर रहे थे, और सर डेब्यू मैच में ऐसा होना सर बहुत अच्छा फील कर रहे थे सर।
ये बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी थी आपकी, हमारी शुभकामनाएं आपके साथ है। वेल डन साकिब एंड ऑल द बेस्ट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड।
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
Incredible at the start. 1-0, 0-4. That's where the game was done and decided. They came to watch Vaibhav Suryavanshi. It's one of those days. You know how good he is, and he'll fight back. But the stories of Praful Inge, 3 wickets in the opening over, finished with 4, and then Hussein played his part too. The big wicket of Jaiswal, who's just in as big a threat. Jadeja and Ferrer took the score and the innings deep. But 159 is where the Royals innings finishes. It's all about names 1 and 2 on that list. Praful Prakash Inge 4 for 34 of 4, including 3 in the first over. Saqib Hussain 4 for 24, 8 for 58 in 8 overs. They are the story for the Sunrisers tonight. 216. Don't forget Ishan Kishan's contribution after the openers fell cheaply today. Klassen with the supporting act. Reddy and Salil with the finishing touches. Riyan Parag said it was 30 over par. Proved to be a win by 57 because Saqib Hussain and Praful Inge announced themselves on the Tata IPL stage tonight. It will be... Take nothing for granted. This is a tough tournament, and even if a team flies like the Royals, there will be a team that will be ready to ground them, and it was the Sunrisers who now pick up their second win, and they jump up to number 4. Rajasthan remain top. As Riyan Parag says, they put this one behind. They still started strongly with 4 wins out of 5.
Sunrisers Hyderabad were put into bat, but after the openers were dismissed early, it was the captain Ishan Kishan who stood up and delivered 91 runs for him. And then, when it was a tall chase for the Royals, they were left reeling. 3 wickets fell in the very first over. The 2 debutants shone bright at the Opal Stadium. It was all about Praful Inge and Saqib today, wasn't it? At one stage, Rajasthan Royals did not know what to do with this 100. On our Cricket Live, we've got Mitch and Sanjay in the house. How surprised are you, Mitch, on a scale of 1 to 10? Not just at the result, but how it all played out.
Well, it definitely wasn't on my IPL bingo card, that's for sure. I'm very surprised. Seems to be a ground for debutants to play on. Alzari Joseph also made his debut and took that 6 for 12. But this was a phenomenal start. And I think what we saw when Sunrisers were batting, Ishan Kishan came in and was very measured when he came to the crease after that early wicket. And we didn't see that from Rajasthan today. Pretorius, a bit of a rash shot in the circumstances, being 2 down after 4 balls, and then Jaiswal as well. I mean, that was a tough one to watch if you're a Rajasthan fan.
No, absolutely. We've seen 19 years of the Tata IPL, but I got to tell you that the first over that Praful Inge bowled was possibly one of the most dramatic overs in this T20 league.
Moments that made a difference. Brought to you by Havels.
Sanjay, would you put it down as an element of surprise, or was it good bowling? Could there have been better shot selections from the Royals?
See, I think you need to give credit to Praful because he changed the line really well. First bowl to the left-hander, bowled a nice line, then to the right-hander, bowl against a fourth stump line, then to a left-hander, beating him outside his off-stump and then keeping the balls at the stump. So excellent control in the very first over as a debutant to bowl those lines in such tremendous fashion.
You know, we were talking about this in the pre-show as well. He was supposed to make his debut in the Tata IPL in the previous game, but got a chance in this one. And boy, oh boy, he really killed it, didn't he? Over to the presentation ceremony, and we'll talk some more after.
This game and tonight will be remembered for two players, two young rookie fast bowlers who were instrumental in getting Sunrisers Hyderabad this win by 57 runs. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of the Tata Indian Premier League. BCCI would firstly like to thank all the sponsors of Tata IPL, and they are Tata, Angel One, RuPay, Google AI Mode, Wonder Cement, Seat, and Kingfisher. To introduce the presentation party to my left, starting with Mr. V. Chamundeshwaranath, Apex Council Member, BCCI. Mr. Sunil Agarwal, Councillor, Hyderabad Cricket Association. Mr. Neeraj Agarwal, Senior General Manager, Pune PV Works, Tata Motors. Mr. Shailesh Soni, Authorized Person, Angel One. Mr. Inderjeet Kamotra, RuPay Representative. And Mr. Pramod Kumar Singh, Sri Cement Representative. We'll start with the awards, the first one being the Sierra Super Striker of the Match award, and it goes to Tushar Deshpande, 25 runs from 11 balls with a strike rate of 227. And may I request Mr. Neeraj Agarwal to present him with this trophy, please. May I now call upon Mr. Shailesh Soni to present Ishan Kishan with the Angel One Super Sixes of the Match award. He hit 6 sixes in his innings tonight. Ishan, you got one more award, which is the RuPay On The Go Fours of the Match award. May I request Mr. Inderjeet Kamotra to come forward and present this trophy, please. 8 fours. This award goes to one of the debutants today. Saqib Hussain is the Tata IPL Green Dot Ball of the Match award winner. May I request Mr. V. Chamundeshwaranath to present him with a sapling for his invaluable assistance in planting 266 trees. He bowled 14 dot balls in his spell. Ishan, time to have a chat with the skipper. Ishan, you're a young man yourself, but how happy are you after whatever happened tonight?
Definitely very happy with this win, adding on to 2 points in the board. So I just felt happy because, you know, what we were looking for from the bowlers to just come here, play freely, execute their plans. And I think we did that today, and credit goes to all the bowlers, hopefully.
Can you imagine you're talking about 2 sets of openers, one from your side, one from the opposition, and they've been dismantling all the top bowlers. And today you throw in 2 young rookies against that. What was the thought process behind
that?
I
think you also have to look how hungry your young bowlers are, how motivated they feel, and you know how much they are hungry to play these games. And I think they were working out throughout the season. They were working with bowling coach Varun Aaron, and they were just trying to give their best, talking to all the experienced players. So I think that was something we were looking for, and we had to give them chance when we are playing in our home ground. They especially did well in the practice matches as well. So I think this was the right move today.
Up in the comm box, we all felt maybe Sunrisers Hyderabad were 20-25 short. Was that the feeling in the dressing room as well?
I think looking at the batting unit and the form these guys are carrying, because we have been scoring 200 plus runs in each and every game at least. So yeah, but still I think the way Abhishek plays, you know, sometimes he can get out, but our job is to, you know, take the game deep and play those cricketing shots, but leave him freely, because he's someone, if he gets going, you know, he just changes the game and gets you a total of 260 or 270. So we don't ask anything else from him, but still, yeah, he got out. I think he'll be motivated in the next game and he'll do.
Reasons behind not taking the gloves tonight?
I think, as a captain, I felt, there was some miscommunication going on. Sometimes your keeping time is not there. You're not able to communicate with your bowler what the plans are. So it's better to be there, discuss with them what they're going to bowl so that we can set the field accordingly. And that was the plan. And I think it worked pretty well for us.
Is that the way going forward?
Hopefully, yes.
Good luck. Go well.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you.
Thanks for the chat. The skipper, Ishan Kishan. Finally, no surprise. For a devastating spell and for an impressive debut, it's Praful Hinge, who is our player of the match tonight. Mr. Pramod Kumar Singh will present him with the Player of the Match award. 4 for 34. And what a spell it was. The first time in the history of the Indian Premier League, there have been 3 wickets taken in the very first over. प्रफुल्ल, सबसे पहले तो बहुत 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 मुबारक। कभी सपने में सोचा था कि ऐसा ड्रीम डेब्यू होगा?
सर, यह सोचा था मैंने कि लास्ट ईयर मैंने कहीं तो भी लिखे रखा था कि जब मैं पहला मैच खेलूंगा तो 4 या 5 विकेट पक्का लूंगा मैं, और मतलब पावर प्ले में जितना डोमिनेट कर सके उतना करूंगा। आपने सबको बता दिया कि ये जो सोच है, जो मैनिफेस्टेशन लोग बोलते हैं, वो सच्चा होता है। यस, मैं बिलीव करता हूँ, बाकियों का नहीं पता। और आपको देखने से पहले या आपके बारे में सुनने से पहले आपके कप्तान फॉर्मर कैप्टन फैज फजल से बात हो रही थी और उन्होंने आपकी बड़ी तारीफ की। उन्होंने कहा कि आप टेनिस बॉल क्रिकेट से आए हैं। अपने लाइफ के बारे में कुछ बताइए सबको। एट द एज ऑफ 13 क्रिकेट चालू किया था मैंने। मुझे नहीं पता था कि लेदर बॉल क्रिकेट क्या होता है, बट मैं जब 13 साल का था तो मैं पापा को बोला कि बस क्लब ज्वाइन करना है, तो वो दो तीन बार बोले कि नहीं अभी छोटा है करके मत कर। देन उसके बाद वो ऐसे लेके चले गए, तो फिर मैं बस खेलता रहा और अभी ये स्टेज पे तो काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा। मैं ये अवार्ड अपने फैमिली को डेडिकेट करना चाहता हूँ, उन्होंने जितना सेक्रीफाइस किया मेरे लिए, तो आई एम सो हैप्पी। आपका हार्डवर्क, आपका सैक्रिफाइस, और सैक्रिफाइस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। 4 विकेट, खासकर ऐसे मैदान पे, ऐसे बैटिंग लाइनअप के खिलाफ, क्या सोचती है और इनमें से सबसे बेस्ट कौन सा लगा आपको? सबसे बेस्ट तो पहला वाला सूर्यवंशी का था, क्योंकि इज इन फॉर्म। सो मैं चाहता था, मैंने 2-3 लोगों को बता के रखा था कि मैं इसको पहले बॉल पे बाउंसर डाल के आउट करूंगा, या फिर मैं इसको कोई भी मतलब बॉल डाल के आउट करना है इसको मुझे पहले बॉल पे। तो बस वही प्लान था, और मतलब बॉलिंग कोच वरुण भैया उन्होंने काफ़ी हेल्प की मेरी, और बाकी मतलब जिन्होंने सपोर्ट किया उनके लिए थैंक यू। बिल्कुल, और जब आपके बॉलिंग के बारे में बात करें, आप हिट द डेक बॉलर हैं और आपका बॉल भी अच्छी तरह से इन स्विंग होता है। आपके साथ बैक की इंजरीज भी रहे हैं, आपका बॉडी बिल्कुल सुनिश्चित है, बिल्कुल सही है? राइट नाउ इज ओके। आई वांट टू से टू थैंक यू MRF, जिन्होंने मेरा काफ़ी अच्छा ख्याल रखा। मतलब जब मैं गया था उधर नवीन सर थे फिजियो, उन्होंने काफ़ी मेरा अच्छा ध्यान रखा, और मैं ये स्टेज पे हूँ तो मैं उनको भी थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ। शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए, और ऐसे ही बरकरार रखिए, ऐसे ही स्ट्रांग रहिए। यस, थैंक यू सर। What a night it was for the young debutant Praful Hinge, and what a match it has been for Sunrisers Hyderabad too.
A dream debut for Praful Hinge, a name now that will be included in many a conversation when it comes to the Tata IPL 2026, isn't it? Here's a little bit more information about him. He's a right-arm pacer from Vidarbha, played only 1 T20 match before today, the first bowler to pick 3 wickets in an over on Tata IPL debut, and the only bowler to pick 3 wickets ever in the first over of a Tata IPL innings. Ooh, that is one heck of a start for Praful Hinge, but let's not forget his partner in crime. Saqib Hussein also had a 4-wicket haul, another debutant that SRH picked up for a base price of 30 lakhs.
Yeah, he looks the goods, doesn't he? I thought at the start he looked handy with the new ball. To get the wicket of Jaiswal at the start really put the stops on their top order and the chances of chasing it down. But what we saw towards the end of the innings was his ability to bowl that slow ball, and I think Faf du Plessis said on the commentary that he's really going to surprise a lot of people with that slow ball. Looks a little bit like Mustafizur's slow ball, but a right-handed version. Very impressive, and he can nail that Yorker as well. So another great debutant, 4 for 24. Impressive stuff.
Absolutely, and he used those variations to good effect. A little bit of information that you got to read about Saqib Hussein as well. But then we'll take you straight to the win contributors when it comes to this game. SRH have won by a huge margin of 57 runs, and that was largely the captain with the bat. Ishan Kishan stood tall and proud and in front of the Orange Army at the Opal Stadium, made 91 that propelled his team to 216, making him the performer of the match.
Hero Maximum Mileage Performer of the Match.
Sanjay, 100 previously against the Royals, and he backed it up this time around with 91. His love affair continues with them.
See, as much as you want to really harp upon the kind of shots that he played, for me, the way he played Jofra Archer for the first 5 or 6 balls was standout. I mean, he's getting behind the line of the ball, moving really confidently, was very precise with his footwork. And then as a batter, you know that, okay, you're in for a special night.
Yeah.
And that's what was really evident in the first 6-8 balls that he played. Played everything on the merit of the ball and looked totally composed. So him playing in that particular fashion meant that they could get to a score which in hindsight was way beyond Rajasthan Royals' reach.
He had a perfect foil in Hendrik Klaasen as well, but then I want to focus on Nitish Kumar Reddy. He played up the order, and you needed that impetus from him towards the end to take them to the total that was 216, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was critical. With Aurora as well at the end there, it looked like Nondre Berger bowled an over for 6 runs, and it looked like they were going to keep them under 200. But geez, didn't they finish that innings well, taking Sandeep Sharma for 24 off the 17th over. Just gave them the impetus to finish the innings well.
You know, today we built this entire contest as 2 Gen X stars who will face off against each other, Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Abhishek Sharma, but a rare failure for both these boys.
High action moments brought to you by Campa Energy.
Sanjay, a complete anti-climax, a golden duck for both of them. Something you really don't see, rarely ever see.
I mean, at times we are asked those questions in our predictions that who is going to score more runs. And both of them featured in that. Both of them scored a duck and both of them got out first ball. So it doesn't really happen too often. But some smart planning on the part of bowlers, because Jofra Archer in the first place anticipating that Abhishek is going to go down the track and then having a slip, having a fly slip and having a third man as well. So having 3 fielders, one behind the other, meant that there was a little bit of a plan in dismissing Abhishek Sharma, or trying to dismiss him. And as Praful said, that he in fact communicated to a couple of members of his team that he's going to go short.
Yeah,
so it's always great, and Mitch would agree that when you plan as a bowler and if that actually happens on the field of play, it is a double delight for the bowlers.
Yeah, I think that's where this game is at the moment. The way you see everyone batting, I think you have to go in with a 1 or 2 ball plan to really try and get them out in the first couple of deliveries. So we've seen that Jofra in the last game against Phil Salt, again tonight, and then Praful Henge doing exactly the same thing. I think we're going to see that more and more. 1 or 2 ball plans to try and do a dent and then switch to another plan.
You know, plan gone to perfection for the Sunrisers Hyderabad tonight. But then I want to tell you that my producer and I plan to put you through the rapid fire, which has gone down the drain because both of them got out of the first ball. But we'll take you to the points table now to show you where things stand. Rajasthan Royals have suffered their first ever loss in this edition of the Tata IPL, still sitting pretty at the top. But take a look at Sunrisers Hyderabad, who shifted from the bottom half to the top half, and a healthy switch in that net run rate as well. A short breather coming your way, but on the other side, we talk about the big game tomorrow. It is CSK who will face off against KKR in our rivalry week.
Chalo, chalo, chalo. Chalo, usko mana lo yaar, thand se dil ko pigla do yaar. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Let's all go for an Amul ice cream. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Chalo, chalo, chalo.
शो को बिंज कराना है, डर को चिल कराना है.
Chalo, chalo, chalo. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Exotic flavors, all yum yum. Sandwich, faluda, epic, casata. Let's all go for a normal ice cream. Real milk, real ice cream.
Success is not a milestone. It's a never-ending race for perfection. Denver, the scent of my success.
जनाब कैच नहीं टपके तो मैच जीत जाएंगे, और जो टपके नहीं छक तो बड़े मजे आएंगे. वाटर प्रूफिंग का चैंपियन लगाओ, एशियन पेंट डैम प्रूफ कराओ. 80504 पे कॉल करो.
भारत की सबसे बड़ी गोल्ड लोन एनबीएफसी मुथूट फाइनेंस से गोल्ड लोन लीजिए और फिर देखिए सोना क्या नहीं कर सकता। कॉल कीजिए 1-800-313-1212।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुमा केसरी।
Campa Energy, unstoppable banja.
Success is not a milestone. It's a never-ending race for perfection. Denver, the scent of my success.
Thank you so much for sticking around on Amol Cricket Live. It is a big game tomorrow at the MH Chidambaram Stadium. The 5-time champs take on the 3-time champs. It is the Chennai Super Kings versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. CSK, after a hat-trick of losses, have registered their first victory, and KKR still searching for that first win. But the focus, of course, is on Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I'm a Chennai girl. I've been counting down the days. It's been 2 weeks exactly, and we were told that MS Dhoni will return to the CSK squad and will be ready to play in 14 days. Now, can CSK find a place for him in the playing 12 at the moment, Sanjay? And do they need Dhoni the player or Dhoni the tactician?
I think they might use him as an impact player, because if you think that they need a short burst of him, especially when they are maybe chasing, I think that's the best way for him to come into the game, which will mean that he may not have to do a lot of running. His striking ability can be put to use as far as the team's needs are concerned. So I think that's a good way for getting MS back into the groove, which should really give a lot of strength to the lower middle order of CSK.
In his absence, however, another wicket-keeper batter shone for the men in yellow, 115 and unbeaten at that. The first century we've seen so far in this edition of the Tata IPL. It was high time that Sanju Samson came to the fore after 3 single-digit dismissals. But this one was absolutely fantastic to watch. Has he hit the purple patch at the right time, you think, Nick?
Geez, we've just come off the back of saying that 2 guys are going to get 50, and you're saying he's going to go again. I think we should say he's going to get a first ball duck, and he might back it up. Look, he's phenomenal, and I guess this is what CSK were looking for when they made that trade for the Jadeja, and the impact he had in that last game. We'll be hoping it happens again.
Look, the fans are certainly going to be behind the Chennai Super Kings, and KKR are going to work really hard for those 2 points, considering they only have a solitary point, and that is from a rain-affected game as well. So how can they beat the 5-time champs?
The good thing for them is that Cameron Green has started to bowl, which will mean that the load that was there as far as the Indian pacers were concerned, that can be taken care of. They need not be looking at Mazhar as an option, because Powell has done really well for them in the previous game. Sunil Narayan again coming back and bowling beautifully. Finn Allen at the top. So they can afford to give Cameron Green another game and hope that he clicks. If he doesn't, then there's an option of him being replaced by maybe Pathirana in the next game, who is now been declared fit to play, or at least released by the Sri Lankan
Yeah, he's
board.
been given the NOC as well, so he'll join the Kolkata Knight Riders in Chennai and may possibly feature in the game against his former team. But of course, when you take a look at the points table, it is the bottom of the table clash. Kolkata will certainly want to fight it out and pick up 2 points so that they can get off that bottom position. And Chennai Super Kings will want 2 wins back-to-back at this point in time. I want to say that this day has thrown a lot of surprises at us, but no surprises coming your way anymore. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. How was your day one, Mitch? Did you enjoy it here?
Brilliant. Loved it.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Sanjay, for your thoughts and insights always. Tomorrow we come back sharp at 6:30 for all the action and continue our rivalry week. For now, it's thank you and good night from all of us.
Energy, Unstoppable Banja.
Historic clash. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL CSK versus KKR, Tuesday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, Making a Difference, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk. Tata AIG hai to bharosa hai, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
Defending champions RCB lock horns with LSG. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL RCB versus LSG, Wednesday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, Making a Difference, the new AI mode in Google search, and Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Mutual Funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints, and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Campa Sure, Sure hai, Grow, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product. Amul Cricket Live is presented by Amul, the taste of India, in association with Denver Perfumes.
Reputation of runs. The lights will be on and running in Hyderabad as the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium is where our attention lies as the Tata IPL moves on, promising entertainment after entertainment. The Tata IPL 2026, we are live from Hyderabad for the Sunrisers and their high-flying openers taking on Riyan Parag's irresistible Rajasthan Royals, who themselves have established their title credentials. Match 21. Hard-hitting Sunrisers. Can they get their bowling woes right? Can they get their toss woes right? It's amazing for Ishan Kishan. 5 tosses, 5 losses. The only captain yet to get on the right side of the toss result. But Riyan Parag, no problems in choosing to bowl.
The strong opening pair of Abhishek and Head, they'll be looking to set that power play on fire. We've got Kishan, the captain. Klaasen will be looking to destroy that middle overs again against the spin. Khalil, Aniket, Reddy, Harsh, Shubhang, Malinga, Praful making his debut. What an occasion for the young man. And then a few options, impact substitutes from who they're going to go. Let's see.
Greetings, Ronak. Greetings, all. Yes, that's Shimran Hetmyer, one of the 2 changes for tonight's 11 for the Rajasthan Royals. They're in red-hot form. Keep your eyes on the openers. 4 half-centuries between them. They have Luan Pretorius, who is the overseas player from South Africa. He makes his debut for the Rajasthan Royals, the left-handed batter. And of course, Tushar Deshpande is that second change. Remember that last over he bowled against Gujarat Titans.
Right then, Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head, you're spoiled for choice for left-handed brilliance tonight.
Yeah, as expected, we've got Jofra Archer, 2 left-handers, that natural away swing with a wrist just breaking across the 2 lefties.
To the rafters of the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium. Archer to Abhishek. Bang! But deep third. Anti-climax for the home side. Bishnoi, so cool, so calm.
What a start. Jofra Archer, senior pro. Get the main wicket. Just that little bit of swing across him. Gets the bottom of the bat and slices it down to third man. Great catch. Do not want to be dropping that. Could have had his heart in his mouth. And there's the celebration from Archer. What a start. for Rajasthan Royals. Abhishek gone for 0 for 1. Quack, quack.
Outwalks the captain as early as the second ball. Announced himself and won this Sunrisers crowd over with 100 on debut for this franchise against the Royals. Head goes over and one bounce four. That'll lift the crowd. That's more like the Sunrisers they know. First boundary of the innings. Very nice from Ishan Kishan, in control. First boundary of the bat of the SRH captain. Monster from Kishan, way back. Oh yes, first six of the night.
Exactly what the Orange Army would have wanted to see. Pace and bounce, not wide. I am going to pick you up and lift you over deep square leg. Tactically, great batting here.
It's gone high. It's not as long. Archer circling around it. Thought he had it, lost it. It went up so high they've taken two. Slashed away for six. Using the pace now. They're growing into this innings, are these two batters.
Taken very cleanly and goes towards the side screen. This is brilliant batting from Ishan Kishan. Slowed it up. And taken. Anjum, you wanted him to pick up the wicket. He has.
He would enjoy that for a very long time, Riyan Parag. Regulation action, no change in that. Tests Travis Head, follows him as well. Excellent. Yes, the timing wasn't there for Travis Head, but Riyan Parag has got his man. He will enjoy that in the change room all evening. 55 for 2.
Andre Klaasen at number 4.
Kishan, aerial route again. And it has the distance. Not bothered by the loss of Travis Head. Ishan Kishan races on to 47. Clubbed by Klaasen. It was in his slot. That'll make him feel so much better. First six for Heinrich Klaasen tonight. Kishan crashes that over mid-wicket and goes to 50 in fine fashion for the 19th time in the Tata IPL. He loves playing the Royals. 100 last season and a 50 this time. Played that into space as Ishan Kishan and found another boundary. Big shot again. Archer, movement on the boundary. But Archer beyond the boundary and the ball.
But it's a big part of it, isn't it?
That is an extraordinary shot. Cracks the whip, does Ishan Kishan. Top class. Mirror image of A.B. de Villiers. That is vintage Klaasen. Goodness, that's gone way back.
There's no stopping the captain this evening, and it's exactly what the Orange Army is wanting.
Whipped away, and wonderful, is it? Oh, has he hurt himself?
He missed an opportunity of amassing runs. Look at Ishan Kishan. What a wonderful over. 17 coming off it. 140 for 2. Two went for it. One managed to get onto it and hold it as well. Sandeep Sharma is not going to drop. The captain of the Sunrisers, Ishan Kishan, has played a fall shot and he will make the long walk back. And it's pin drop silence in the ground.
Yeah, what an innings. Stand and applaud once again. Absolutely brilliant from Ishan Kishan. Thought he might have got a second chance there. Nearly a mix-up between keeper and bowler. Here's a look at it. It's like the bat just slips in those gloves a little bit. Certainly doesn't get it. Ishan Kishan's got to go. Well played 91. 143 for 3.
As Nitish Kumar Reddy walks in. Has he timed it well enough? Just enough. Was teasing Bishnoi, but the Angel One Super 6 has come in the form. That's gone the distance. Nitish Kumar Reddy knows his ground very well, and he's just on a mission here. Out. Wicket for Tushar Deshpande.
Just a little bit more, and I would have gone over extra covers, but not to be. Riyan Parag, very good. Just a bit more, and he would have got a boundary. But now, RR will breathe easy. But Heinrich Klaasen, good knock of 40, 162 for 4.
Salil Arora comes with a huge reputation from domestic cricket.
Oh, that sounded tremendous. Nitish Reddy. That is a terrific shot. This time full, and this time the same result. Go short, go full, but Reddy's turning it on, and the Orange Army love it. Sandeep Sharma went full. Nitish was ready. And he makes it 24 of the over. Edged and gone. The Reddy show's over. Archer perhaps a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, and all credit to Jofra Archer changing his length. There was that expectation of the Yorker. He's gone into the pitch, getting a little extra bounce as we saw in the previous delivery for Nitish Kumar Reddy, but he's played a very good innings, over 200. That strike rate, he departs to 28, 195 for 5.
Aniket Verma.
Pace on. But that's good enough contact. 200 comes up.
That's a bullet from Aniket Verma. Aniket is charged down. This time there will be a run out.
They're trying to sneak a single, of course. There've been a few dot balls in this over already. You don't want to miss out on a chance of getting even a single extra. We've already seen the result when you deny the team a single. 209 for 6.
Dispatched for 6. Salil Arora closes out the innings in style. Missed his Yorker to Deshpande, changed his line, and he paid the price. The Sunrisers finish at 216. Courtesy of that partnership, decisive in the middle overs. Klaasen's 40, but this scorecard is dominated by the captain. What an innings from Ishan Kishan. 91 of 44, weathered a bit of a storm early. The loss of Abhishek and lack of effect of Travis Head. Nice little flurry. Nitish Reddy, 28 of 13. Salil Arora's 24 of 13. The Sunrisers, fourth time this season, go past 200. 216 for 6. So the Rajasthan Royals, they're flying high. They've won 4. Can they make it 5 out of 5? If they are, they must chase 217.
Success is not a milestone. It's a never-ending race for perfection. Denver, the center of my success.
Historic clash. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL CSK versus KKR. Today only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, Making a Difference, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk. Tata AIG है तो भरोसा है, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
जब मैच खेलता हूँ तो सुपर फास्ट स्टार्ट के लिए सबकी नजर मुझ पे होती है, पर जब मैच नहीं देख पाता मेरी नजर सिर्फ ESPNcricinfo.com पर होती है। सुपर फास्ट स्कोर अपडेट्स के साथ और भी बहुत कुछ मिलेगा।
ESPNcricinfo.com पर जाएं।
This is Rivalry Week. A mega showdown. A clash of storms.
Tata IPL every day at 6:30 p.m. only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, Making a Difference, the new AI mode in Google search, and Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints, and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
बार बार मौका नहीं मिलेगा, हर बॉल पे चौका नहीं मिलेगा। जब मौका हो खास
प्लान बी
और अटकी हो सांस, हार जीत मत सोच, तू खेल बिंदास।
Tata IPL every day at 6:30 p.m. only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Campa Sure, Shukar hai, Grow, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
Defending champions RCB lock horns with LSG. It's passion unleashed in rivalry week.
Tata IPL RCB versus LSG Wednesday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, Making a Difference, co-powered by Hero MotoCorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk. Tata AIG है तो भरोसा है, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
.217 is the target required for RR. 246, the highest target chased in Hyderabad. And after that, if RR do manage to chase this one down, it'll be the second highest that would have been done at this venue. But they're up against it on a flat deck against two of the most dangerous batters in IPL going around. Two marauders at the crease. Praful Hinge on debut. Here we go. Up in the air. What a start this is. What a start this is from Praful Hinge from Nagpur. Vaibhav Suryavanshi trying to take him on. Can't ask for a better one. A dream start for the Sunrisers Hyderabad bowler. And you can see the entire stadium, which is straight in orange. They are up and running.
They have worked him out, pick someone on debut and just bash it hard and length. Tries to do the same as he does every single time. Whack it for six. Catch it, please. Yes. He's got him. Massive wicket. And what a start. Suryavanshi, first bowler, exactly the same as the Sunrisers.
Sensational start here. Dhruv Jurel at 3. You just think about it. First ball for Abhishek. Oh, another one! What a start this is! Praful Hinge! Oh, my.
What a bowler! Just bringing it back in. The Beautiful inside edge onto the stumps. Dream start. What a bowler.
Dhruv Jurel goes for a knot, 1 for 2.
And Luandra Pretorius, an opening batsman. So if you've just switched on, he's not opening the batting. He's coming in at 4.
Picked up. No, it's 3. It's 3 in the first over. Michael Clark, are you a soothsayer or what? Can you see the crystal ball? 3 in the first over on debut. What a start this has been to the chase. Praful Hinge, you have arrived.
Just put it onto the pads. Clark, you called it. Flicked it straight to deep square leg. What a first over. Look at this. Captain's going, it was my selection. I wanted him in the squad 3 games ago. Another 0. Rajasthan Royals 1 for 3.
Oh, we're having another one. Another debutant on debut picks up a wicket. What a night this is turning out to be for the debutants. The debutant fast bowlers of Sunrisers Hyderabad. This time, Yashasvi Jaiswal on his way.
Oh, what are we watching? SRH on fire. Every single time. Picking the fielders out perfectly. Jaiswal on this occasion, he cannot believe it. But that young man, he can. Gets an opportunity and grabs it with both hands. Another one down for the Royals, 2 for 4.
And Ravindra Jadeja, who is not used as a bowler, is in. In the gap, and that'll be 4. Taken! Another one bites the dust here. Rian Parag saw the carrot being dangled at him, had a go at it, and the expansive shot only ending in the hands of Abhishek, who's safe as houses.
I'm going to catch my breath here. I'm so excited to see this. Foot just going to the leg side. Beautiful catch from Abhishek. What is going on here? 9 for 5. Another batsman goes. Rian Parag 4. RR 9 for 5.
Nicely done. Lightly shot, and a good shot there by Ravindra Jadeja. Turns it around. This should be 4 for Ravindra Jadeja. 11 coming off that over. It's 20 for 5.
Played away by Ferrer. All the way for 6. Counter punch initiated by Ferrer. That's a terrific shot.
He dropped short. Shot. Also the angle. It's working very well for Donovan Ferrer. He's made a strong impression. Maiden half century in IPL for Donovan Ferrer. And he'll be mighty pleased.
There's another one out of the middle this time. That goes a long way back.
That's in the gap and beats the fielder Klaasen in that long off position. So more power this time from Jadeja. That's power. Ferocious power. Beats long off, gets it in the gap, and he motors on. Miscued and just safe. What an effort from Hussein. Running back giving it his all with the dive. Wicket! His persistence have paid off. Hussein with a second wicket, and it's a big one. The well-set Ferrer.
Praful Hinge, Saqib Hussain, 2 greenhorns in the cauldron called IPL at a stadium where runs come up.